Now, the key message for this season, and Tung, you probably have mentioned this multiple times, and it is shine with Australia. What are some of your most memorable, I would say, experiences in Australia, if you were to just summarize it into like one sentence?
Yeah, the thing about me is I'm a family man, and the thing I do like about Australia is if you are a family man, it is the great environment for you to be, because I do want to say, for example, I wanna grow up with my kids. I want to be friends with them. I want to share as many experiences as possible with them, and I want to be, I guess, because I grew up being very close to my dad. We play sport together, we play badminton and soccer together, and I wanted the same experience with my kids. So in Australia, I wanted to continue that with my kids, and I do feel that if you want to do that with your children, it is quite easy in Melbourne in particular, because say you want to go out and play soccer, you want to go out and do a bike ride with them in the many wonderful bike paths that you have. There's so many things surrounding you. You got the beaches, you got the mountain, you got the city. So it's not like, if you want to bring up a family and you want to be a good dad and share a lot of good time with your children, then I do feel that having that in Australia is probably easier, I guess, compared with other places in the world. But the other things as well, just being a Vietnamese in here, we do have a very big Vietnamese community. So I was astonished to find out that we have 100,000 plus Vietnamese background. I mean, Vietnamese people in here, being either local or migrants, and I do feel that a lot of foods or things in here that Vietnamese things that I first discovered here rather than back home. Of a lot of like all the southern dishes and even like bún bò Huế or all those things.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And how you decided to go back to Vietnam, right? We're in the same boat because I made that decision as well in 2012. Not from Australia, from another country. But yeah, why? Why did you decide to go back to Vietnam?
Coming back here, I thought, as I shared earlier, to me, Vietnam represents a growth market. I think Australia being obviously one of the old sort of economy, growing at 2% per year, not so young population. The work that I've done in Australia is primarily, heavy industry that had been invested for a long time. And so here, Vietnam represents a much bigger and more interesting consumer market with many things that are new. And I think that just more exciting. And actually, probably there's a lot more competition here, which makes it interesting, I think. And as I share, and then I agree, food in Melbourne is very good, as also Vietnamese food. But I must admit, I can tell you for sure that coming back here is 10 times better when it comes to food. So I know it's good in Melbourne, but it's very good here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oanh, any memorable summary, to share with regard to your experience in Australia? You've shared a lot already, but
yeah,
we want to hear more.
I think that I have a lot of memorable experiences in Australia, I have to admit. But like when I was talking about like work and everything in Australia, I actually something crossed my mind. Like I would say one of when I secured my first permanent role, I was working in that company for 1.5 years, nearly 2 years, and they actually organized end of financial year, they organized a company trip to Hamilton Island. And then, even the airplane ticket and everything, accommodation, all paid by the company. And we have a lot of, teamwork, team building activities. And I really, really love that experience, traveling with everyone in the company, get to see the personal side, the people you work with. And, and enjoy the nature of Australia. So beautiful, like Hamilton Island. You guys must go there. And I even Australians, I know a lot of my Australian friends, and they say, they want to go there for honeymoon or, yeah. So yeah, so Australia is really beautiful, that I could say.
Yeah, well, you had an early honeymoon with your company. What a fantastic thing to do.
Yeah.